Okay, let's get into the letter P. First one is the Plasmatics, and this one is called Coup de Grace, and this is the Coup d'etat record, but I guess these are the New York recordings, and the one that came out on Capitol Records, those were the Germany recordings. So these recordings sound a lot different. This one comes with this, tells a little story, has lyrics. This is an advertisement for more records, and it comes with a big poster. Which the poster is exactly like the album cover. I don't know if that's good or bad, it just is. Since I'm showing Plasmatics records, there's something that kind of goes along with them that I should show. So I'm going to hit pause and go get that thing from the bookshelf. But this is the Coup de Grace, and this one's pretty good. All right, let me go get the thing that pertains to the records. Okay, this is the Plasmatics Your Heart in Your Mouth, the First 4 Years book. And it's just a book with a bunch of stuff on the Plasmatics in it. But if I'm showing the records, I ought to be showing this too. All right. In fact, I should keep this book with the records. Okay, here's the Maggots, the record. Wendy O. Williams, Plasmatics. This one's okay. It's very loud and heavy sounding. Here's the Plasmatics, New Hope for the Wretched. And this one. And here's a clipping from when she killed herself from the newspaper. Or actually that's from a magazine. Anyway, the vinyl on this version is this color. No posters or anything like that inside here. And this one had a price of $1.47. But I think I paid $5 for it at Underground Records in Las Vegas. So there it is. The first Plasmatics, well, not the first Plasmatics record, but one of the first. Here's Metal Priestess. This is a little 6-song EP. Here's the first Plasmatics record. And this one also is a little EP. And here's the Coup d'etat. This is the German studio session recordings. And here's Beyond the Valley of 1984. Okay, that's the end of the Plasmatics stuff. Now here is a two-part record of The Pissed, Input Equals Output. This is album 1. And This band is really good. And this, what is this thing? Oh, this is a little flyer from when Jello Biafra, the Angry Simones, and MIA played the Las Vegas Country Saloon during a punk rock bowling type situation. And here's the Pissed Input Equals Output Album 2. And both of these albums are definitely worth getting. If you're into like hardcore punk that's actually kind of catchy. Here's the Pink Lincolns from Florida. This record is called Back from the Pink Room. And they're a wild little punk rock band. And here's another Pink Lincolns record, Headache. And here's a record by the band Piss Test from Portland, Oregon. And this is their little set list from when I went and seen them, or one of the times I went and seen them. And they're like snotty, loud, fast, pop, punk. They're very good. And here's their other record, full length. And this record is extremely good. Can't say enough good things about that one. Okay, here is Pansy Division, Quite Contrary, and this one isn't that good. It's got like 2 or 3 good songs on it, and that's it. This is Pansy Division Undressed, and this one's like half of it's good, half of it's not. And this is Pansy Division, Wish I'd Taken Pictures. And this is another one where half of it's good, half of it's not. And here is Pansy Division Deflowered, and this whole thing is really good. I can't suggest this record enough. Alright, here's Poison Idea. This is a little 5-song EP. And it's not that bad. Not that good, not that bad. Here's Poison Idea, War All the Time, and I bought this from the band at a show in Portland, Oregon. This is a reissue, but the whole album is really good. And here is, let's take this out because there's a lot to show with this one. This is Poison Idea, Feel the Darkness. This is the reissue. And this one, the records, actually these little sleeves are very high quality. And it's got extra songs on it because it's a double LP. Here's the other little jacket. And the record's red on this one too. So the reissue of Feel the Darkness is definitely worth buying. It's got a ton of songs on it. And it sounds really, really good. Okay, here's Poison Idea, Kings of Punk. This is a reissue. Gatefold. It's a double LP. Black vinyl. And oh, those are the little jackets for the records. And I think there's a poster. What is this? Yeah, and it comes with this poster. So the Poison Idea reissues are better than the originals. Just because there's more stuff. And they're probably cheaper. The originals probably cost a lot of money. And it's not as good a product as the reissues. Alright, here's another Poison Idea. This one's called Darby Crash Rides Again, The Early Years. And this is another gatefold, another reissue. But this is just a single LP. And it's a bunch of early songs, really thrashy sounding. Alright, here's a Pennywise record from the Ashes. It's not that bad, it's not that good. Here's Pennywise Straight Ahead. Again, not that bad, not that good. Here's Pennywise Full Circle. This one's really good. Another ticket stub. This one is Pennywise Land of the Free. This one's really good. This is Pennywise About Time. This one is really, really good. Definitely worth buying. Here's Pennywise Live at the Key Club in Los Angeles. This one's not bad. Okay, this is Pookie and the Poodles, Young Adult. This one is strange and funny and definitely something you should not be without, but it's kind of hard to get. If you do find it, it won't come cheap, but it's worth it. Here's another Pookie and the Poodles record. This one's on the gold vinyl. There's a 7-inch in here with it. This is The Last Thing I Did as a Teenager. And again, this one is a great record. Here's a 7-inch that I bought from the band themselves at a show in Portland, Oregon. So if you do see something in the record store of Pookie and the Poodles, buy it, and you'll thank me for turning you on to them. This is Patti Smith, the Easter record. This one's okay. Here's the Gibby Haynes and Johnny Depp band P. This one's not that good. Don't pay any more than $5 for this. Here is the soundtrack to Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield, and on the flip side, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Okay, and this is Propaganda. Here I have a newspaper article and a ticket stub blocking the cover. This is Today's Empire. And this one's on, I don't know, and there's a sticker in there too. There's a book. There's 2 books. Wait, what book is this? Oh, this is, these are posters that came with it. And this is a poster of, I think it's just the record cover. And, geez, there's a booklet kind of big. Lots of writing information in it. And geez, now we're getting down to the record. Maybe some more stuff. Oh geez, there's more stuff. There's another little book. And this is a red vinyl copy. Geez, now I got to put this all back together. So this record came with a lot of stuff in it. Oh, and also it's not bad. It's not a bad record at all. I ordered it right when it first came out, so I don't know if later versions had all this stuff in them. With the posters and sticker and whatnot. And this is a ticket stub from when I went and seen them at the Red Electric on Maryland Parkway, Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is the newspaper article from the local A&E from that particular show, or advertising that particular show. There. Dang, that one took some time. All right. Here is Peter and the Test Tube Babies, Piss Ups picture disc, autographed by the band, because I bought this from them at a punk rock bowling pool party that they were playing. And it was a lot of fun, and when I bought it from them, they took my money, then they took the record and walked away with it. I thought that was kind of strange, and then they came back and the whole band had autographed it for me, which I thought was swell. Okay, here is Peligro, the drummer from the Dead Kennedys. This is his little solo album, and it's not very good. I wouldn't suggest buying it. Okay, here is Pure Hell, and this is the Noise Addiction reissue record. An old punk rock band from New York City in the 70s, and it's okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Here's a Parliament, the clones of Dr. Funkenstein, and this record's not very good, but the record cover is the reason why you'd have it. Great record cover. Okay, here's the Part-Time Christians, and this is the Rock and Roll is Disco record, and this has two really great songs on it. All right, here is the Pears, Go to Prison, and this one's okay. It's not a necessity, but it's okay. And the vinyl looks like this. And there's a poster in there and some stickers. Alrighty. Here's the Police, Outlandos d'Amor, which I guess that would be Outlandish Love. And there's only one reason to have this record, and that is the last song on side one called Peanuts. And that's just the best song ever. So if you see this, there's a punk rock song on this thing. Okay, here's Public Image, Religion Attack. And this whole record is really good. But I'm sure anybody watching this they already have that, and so I don't need to tell them about it. Here's the Pathogens, and it's Cinderblock's new band, and it's autographed by the band because I bought it from them at a show in a record store called Tower Records in Fresno, California, and that show is also on this YouTube channel. And they're like pop punk. They're not as good as Tilt, but they're not bad. Here's a little 7-inch that I also bought from them at the show. Okay, and the last record in the P's is, excuse me, Public Enemy in the Hour of Chaos. And this is like a little maxi single. And this one's really good. Okay, that's it for the P's. We'll move on.